Okay, I think I'm live on the internet. I should be anyway. So welcome everyone to the masterclass this evening on how to transition from an employee to an entrepreneur in 2017. And there's plenty of time left to take advantage of it. So welcome everyone on board. We've just gone live. We are now live on YouTube. We are live on our website, so you guys should be able to see us. Let me know where you're checking in from. Most people should be in the UK watching this right now. We are a global community, so there should be some people from other parts of the world as well. So the best thing to do right now is look underneath this video. There should be somewhere a chat box, right? Log into the chat box, use Facebook to log in, and you can ask us any kind of questions throughout the presentation. So welcome to everyone hopping on. We've got a bunch of people jumping on right now. We've got 15 on our website and another 8 people on YouTube and a bunch on Facebook as well, which is brilliant. So let me know as well if you've been getting emails from me, how you found out about this masterclass this evening. Maybe you've been getting emails from myself. Maybe it's something through Facebook that you saw, maybe an advert. Maybe it's through YouTube, through searching on YouTube. So I'm curious how you found us this evening. So welcome everyone. I can see a bunch of people still with us right now. Basically, what I'm going to jump into this evening is an opportunity, right? And I'm gonna educate you on what an online business is and how simple it actually really is when you get plugged in with the right people. But let me tell you a bit about myself first. I'm Ryan. My name is Ryan Roberts. I'm from the UK, from Wales. 25 years old or 25 years young, depends on how you look at it. You know, had a pretty normal life up until a couple of years ago. The usual thing, went to school, graduated school, left school, went into being an outdoor instructor. I was also working in Homebase, home retail salesman. I then went to university for 3 years, graduated, had loads of debt, and wanted a way that I can travel and work at the same time. That wasn't English teaching. So that is how I'm doing what I'm doing this evening. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do the same kind of thing, whether that would be to spend more time with your family if you're a stay-at-home kind of person, or if you're like me, you want to travel and also earn an income at the same time and not have to travel, come back, save up, travel, spend all your money, come back, save up, start at square one. Again, I'm going to show you tonight how it's possible just with one of these laptop things, right? Or a desktop, depends on what you like using, how you can use one of these, follow a simple system to set up your own online business. So I am going to jump into a screen share in just a moment. But first of all, if you can hear me, or if you can't hear me, then it's going to look like I'm doing a bunch of miming to you. But what I would like you to do is on the video right now, I've got it up on this screen, click the settings and you can watch in HD. It will be a lot better quality. And I do recommend that you watch on some kind of bigger screen if you've got a tablet or a desktop or a laptop. Yeah, it's a lot better than using a tiny little phone screen and squinting, because the information I'm going to give you tonight is going to be extremely valuable. There's going to be a lot you can take away from it. And of course, we do have our special limited time only Black Friday offer. Although it is Sunday, we've had some great success with it over the past couple of days. We thought we'd leave it on for everyone who is hopping on onto this opportunity this evening. So we've got a bunch of people with us now. I think we're fully populated on our website and also on YouTube. So I'm going to jump straight in. Oh, and before I do, guys, get yourself a notepad, get yourself a pen, and write down some of the information I'm going to give you this evening, because a lot of it is extremely valuable. Whether or not you decide to take the opportunity we have this evening, you can go off and take this information and implement it yourselves. So you're also going to get to hear stories of people who have been using our system for between 1-2 months, up to everyone up to a year, and the success they've been able to generate doing that. So you're going to speak to real people, interacting with real people as well, not just myself, other members of the community. So I'm excited to bring some people out shortly for you. But that's enough about me. You're here to learn this evening, and you're here to find out about an opportunity. So hey to everyone that's hopped on board. Let's see, we've got Neil, we've got Darren in Ireland, Daniel Elkin, how you doing? Dan, you're over in South Wales right now. Tonight I'll be signing up and getting on board. Brilliant to hear, mate. I actually went to university with Dan, so you're going to come and hop on board with the online lifestyle. Looking forward to working with you. We've got Camila. Camila is a member of our community, and she's going to be answering any questions you guys have in the comments in the chat box this evening. But now you're probably thinking, Ryan, get into the presentation. That's enough. I want to learn. So that's what I'm going to do. Screen share. Here we go. I've just put the final touches on the presentation. And here we go. So I'm going to keep you for about an hour this evening, guys. I'm going to show you some super valuable information that you're going to be able to take away. Whether you're an experienced online marketer, you've had an online business, whether you're a business owner, or whether this is the first time you've ever been introduced to the online world and you're wondering, how have I ended up on this website, right? So here's the title: the easiest and simplest solution to transition from employee to entrepreneur this year, okay? And you don't have to be a tech expert, and you don't need any prior online marketing experience. It's all a myth. So the 3 secrets tonight. Secret number 1, in the first 3 minutes of this presentation, you'll see real people just like you, just like myself, that have used our system to replace their full-time incomes with only a few weeks to a few months of getting started, and have quit their jobs. They're paying for weddings. Some of them, you're going to hear Adam's story shortly, taking care of their families, traveling the world in style, and impacting hundreds of people at the same time. Secret number 2, I'll reveal the 3 pillars needed to build a 6-figure internet business with our simple method. Okay, I'm going to show you something that's super simple that makes it easy for you to only master one of those. Okay, 3 pillars. How to only master one to achieve the same results without having to pester friends and family, knock on any doors, or wear a shirt and tie, or slave away for hours every day in front of a computer, not knowing if it's New York or New Year in regards to your online business, right? So secret number 3, our simple online business shortcut, right, that members are using to make up to £3,000 per customer in a very short period of time without wasting time and money on scams and products they don't need or things that don't actually work. We're going to show you tonight what actually works through experience. We've got a backing of 620 people who will now also tell you, you know, this is working. So when you stay until the end, I'll answer all your questions live, and you'll hear from the people in our community just like you that are doing this right now and getting life-changing results. Okay? And you're going to have a free 100% exclusive look at our system. This is the system that now over 600 people are using to generate a full-time income online. They're well on their way. Okay, so this is Project Q1. And tonight I am representing these 3 guys here. You can see myself at the top right. You can see Nate on the left and Rob Broughtingham on the bottom. We are the co-founders of Project Q1. Okay, we got this up and running just over a year ago now. We had, you know, online marketing experience before this, and we wanted to give back. We wanted to create a community of people and put it together and get the newest person, right? The newest person that has no experience whatsoever, get them some results. So we put together a training, we put together a community, and that's basically what I'm going to show you at the end, what we actually have, what we've actually created. So tonight you're going to hear my story and my presentation. Each of us do one of these webinars for our own countries, right? This is for the UK. Myself and Nate usually do this. He's traveling right now over in Southeast Asia, and Rob is over in the US. He presents to the US and Canada part of the world. So over there. So tonight, a little bit about me, okay? I'm an online UK entrepreneur and business coach. I've been doing this for almost 2 years now. Co-founded Project Q1, as I said, we have now over 600 members in our community. So coach hundreds of people on how to build a legitimate and lucrative online business, okay? And we're helping hundreds of business owners ramp up from making their first few pounds online to earning thousands a day as affiliate marketers, creating countless success stories along the way. But guys, I'm going to tell you in a little bit, it wasn't always like this, okay? I wasn't always an online marketer. I actually studied something completely different when I was introduced to the online world. So what I'm not about, I'm absolutely not about going to flash a bunch of commission checks, you know, a fat bank account or a fat with a PH even, yeah. We're not about that. Or some fancy cars to prove to you how successful I am. Okay, for me, getting to wake up when I want, go to my boxing class, while most other people are wondering why the hell they're in the jobs they're in, waiting for their morning coffee break, right? That's enough for me. Yeah, it's a bit of sarcasm, but like, I'm not here to prove anything. I'm not here to show you a rented Lamborghini or to chuck a fat wad of cash on the table and say, come and follow me. That's what we're not about. I get to set my own schedule. I can travel and live, you know, wherever I want and do what the hell I want to do. So can now countless other members of our community. I'm right now in Budapest. I forgot to tell you guys, in Hungary. I've been here since September. Before that, I was out in Spain with one of my business partners, Rob, you saw before. If you guys follow me on social media, you've seen over the past few months been to Spain, Germany, France. I went back to the UK to surprise my parents and grandparents. Earlier on this year, I was all over Southeast Asia, in Taiwan, in Malaysia. I was in Vietnam for a while, Thailand, and then came over to Europe. The personal freedom, right, a profitable business can provide is amazing, but what's truly special is the kind of impact it can have on others, and they're the stories you're going to hear at the end, how this community has impacted now hundreds of people's lives, and I can't wait to share those with you. So I'm proud to show you some of the lives we've helped change so far. These are some people that have been in our community. Yeah, these are people who have been in and put their backs to the wall and made it work. Okay, you're going to see some success stories now. And if I was shown this when I first got started online, I'd be like, how the hell have they made that kind of income? But as we go through the presentation, you'll understand how these kind of commissions can be made. These are families who can spend more time together. 20-somethings who can now travel to wherever they please. Dads, granddads that get to spend the days with their children or grandchildren and actually bring their kids up and not have to put them in child-minding or nurseries. Couples that are traveling the world together. University graduates that were trapped in careers they didn't want to do and now going against the grain, earning multi-five-figure months along the way. Sounds nice, right? We also have tradesmen that no longer trade in their time for money. That's an important one. You know, you learn a trade and then you do it for 40 years. We're going to show you how you can learn a trade, take a shortcut this evening and implement that, and you're going to see how fast people are actually getting results. We're ordinary people just like you, right? And you're going to see, you know, Rich Barker, he's going to come out just now. He's just been meeting up with some of the team in the UK. He was an electrician working over 60 hours per week, a successful guy, but he was trading his time for money. You're going to hear his story in a bit. He's been with us for a year, and last month he was able to produce over £20,000. Yeah, and it does take work. He's been with us for a year, so bear that in mind. You've got Lilybeth. Lily, I think she messaged me saying she lost her voice, so I don't think she'll be coming out tonight. But she was working in jewelry sales, and in her first 3 weeks with us at Project Q1, she was able to earn over £2,000. Yeah, and in the course of 2 months, she was able to quit her job in jewelry sales and actually earn an income instead of making a commission for a company. We got Bobby over in the US. He was in landscaping and construction. He's been able to generate over $10,000 in a single month. We got Laurie. Laurie was a former personal trainer. She's Rob's mum, one of my business partners that you saw before. She has been able to earn over $10,000 in a single month as well, right? She come and saw us out in Vietnam, in Southeast Asia, and traveled with her son for a few months, which was actually a really cool experience to be able to see a mother and son travel like that together while the businesses are working for them. And we got Adam, who's with us this evening. He was a former underwriter for 10.5 years. He's been with us for 5 months. Yeah. He's now quit his job and earns a comfortable £6,000 per month. And these aren't people that had prior online experience. These aren't people who have some kind of secret. They're people just like you and I who took action. We've also got Sam. Sam might be popping on to tell his story in a bit. He was a former technician and soldier in the British Army. He's been able to produce over £10,000 in a single month. And Sam's been with us for just over 5 months, right? He put us back to the wall, made it work, wanting to quit his job, followed our training, and boom, that's that. So these are just some of the success stories and the kind of people you're going to be hearing stories from in just under an hour's time right now. So let's stop right there, right? An income disclaimer. Even though you'll see many people in our community earning thousands of pounds, right? When you become a member, you'll receive access to the exact same training, software, resources that they have used to achieve their results. But your results are entirely up to you. No one that signs up for a gym membership gets an automatic six pack, right? With their membership card. It doesn't come like as a duo. It takes dedication and work over time. We teach sound direct response marketing principles and social media marketing strategies that are simultaneously time-tested and cutting edge. Our system is proven into the tune of £7.8 million in sales this year with systems that are exactly the same as ours, right? We cannot and do not guarantee you will ever make a single dollar or pound online. Okay, we can't guarantee. I don't know if you're going to take action. Only you can guarantee that for yourself due to your mindset, ability to be trained, committed to self-education as well, and consistent execution in the income-producing activities that will grow your business. And yes, we have this all planned out, mapped out in a training for you guys. But it wasn't always like this for me. Okay, I struggled as an entrepreneur at the start and burned through a lot of cash when I got up and running. When I started online marketing, I didn't make money for the first like 4 or 5 months. And when I did, I made a whopping £740. Yeah, which at the time was special for me because I knew if I could do that once, I could do it again. And if I could do it again, I could do it again, right? Once you do something once, then it becomes real. So it was only invested everything I had left, plus going into over £30,000 worth of debt, okay? And that's also including my degree right there. So a little bit about me. I went to school in sixth form, just like every other person. Right, I worked in a home retail store. You might know it. It's called Homebase. I worked there as a kitchen and bathroom salesman up until I was 18, 19 years old. And then I was an outdoor activities instructor in Wales. I went to university. I did my semester abroad, and I also did one of those working away seasons over in Cyprus. I graduated university. I then started English teaching abroad as a means to travel and work at the same time. And then I also came across being a model. Okay, and here's me as an outdoor instructor, teaching people how to canoe and kayak mainly. There I was on top of the mountains. And then I did my semester abroad in Norway. And while I was there, I kind of had a glimpse of freedom. So this is where everything kind of started for me. You might recognize this famous area in Norway. And when I started traveling, I obviously traveled on budget, Ryanair. And here's me when I did a season abroad, got another kind of glimpse of sales and how I could travel and work at the same time. Then I graduated. Here's me with my £30,000 scroll. And anyone that's watching right now, if you've graduated before, then it's not even a scroll. It's just a piece of paper that they give you, right? Inside a tube, inside a plumber's tube. And here I was as an English teacher. Used to teach English out in Southeast Asia. As I said, it was a means to travel for me back in the day. And then I became a model and started doing some of that. But trust me, guys, it's not the glitz and glammy life that you actually see. It's a lot of hard work, and it's extremely, extremely underpaid, no matter what you see or anyone tells you about Instagram feeds, right? So that's a little bit about myself, and I'll come out just now. Let me stop my screen share for a minute. So that's a little bit about my past. You know, I wasn't always an online marketer, and I had no experience to begin with. In fact, when I was in school, I did my GCSEs. If you guys are watching from the UK right now, you'll be very familiar with GCSEs. And I actually got a U. You know, that means unclassified. So I'd always been told I was the worst at computers. You know, when I was in computer class, my teacher knew that I was never going to amount to anything. When I was sitting there being told to click and copy and paste this and do that and do what the teacher was always telling me to do. So I had in my head that I couldn't do any kind of technology, any kind of, you know, online business or go into anything techie in the future. So then some time went by, I went to university and I graduated, obviously. Nothing special. I got a 2-2, a normal degree, great 3 years. But what I realized is most people that get degrees, they end up doing something they never even studied for. It takes them that 3 years of studying to realize that they actually don't like what they were studying. Yeah, so you either go down that route of being trapped in a career path that you don't want to follow, or then you kind of pave a way and start something new, much to everyone's unconsent, right? So I can actually remember when I was teaching English, I was traveling after I graduated. I, you know, threw my pointy hat in the air and everything. Dan, if you're watching this right now, it's quite cool that, you know, you graduated at the same time as me. For everyone watching, which is, yeah, it's cool that you're on here right now. So yeah, I graduated, chucked our pointy hats in the air, right? We had our cap and gowns on, and I was kind of shocked because I could see now every single person that was graduating was going out into this world and was going to follow a career path, right, for the next 40 years. It's like, okay, after your degree, what do you do? Well, maybe you go on holiday and you come back and you find a job, and then you do that for the rest of your life. And I remember my teachers in school, you ask them like, oh, so what did you do, sir, before you were a teacher? I said, well, the best time of my life was when I was in university. And, you know, I would agree to some extent, but why should everything end there? And why should everything become so serious and you join the corporate ladder and you're told, you know, you're capped after that? So I got really scared. I didn't want to follow that route. And what I actually did was I sold my beloved Vauxhall Astra for a couple of £1,000, £2,000, and I bought a one-way ticket to Southeast Asia, where I became an English teacher. And it was fun at the start. You know, I did some traveling and then stopped and got a flat and started renting and bought myself some shirts and ties and started teaching. And I realized, Ryan, you're not a teacher. Why are you doing this? And all of a sudden, it kind of dawned on me that I was running away from the fact I didn't know what I wanted to do. I never knew what I wanted to do. And I had this feeling like, crap, I was an outdoor instructor. I didn't really want to do that because it didn't give me the money I wanted. And then I got a degree in outdoor education. And then when realized I didn't want to follow it, then I studied to be an English teacher and started doing that. I didn't want to follow that. So I felt like this pressure on me. And that's when I was in the staff room one day. And many of you will be in staff rooms, you know what it's like. It's the same old chat. Yeah, what's the weather like? Yeah, it's fine. And then I could see these guys that were 10, 15 years older than me. So these guys who were like 35, 40, And these are who I was supposed to look up to. These are the guys whose footsteps I was going to follow. And at that point, I could see myself following their footsteps. I'm going to be doing the same thing for 10, 15 years, being unhappy, you know, getting overweight, wearing a shirt and tie, and just climbing this corporate ladder and getting a few extra dollars, a few extra pounds every single time I stay there for an extra year. Or maybe I get an extra 1 day's holiday. Well done, Ryan. Pat on the back. Thank you for staying with us. And only at that point did I think, I need to start something else. I need to find an opportunity. I need to do something else. And everything was against me, right? I knew there was online people doing online things, but I never knew how or what or why. Maybe some of you have felt the same. And I came across this guy who was working online. I actually bumped into him in person, and I was going away on a holiday actually to an island, and he was with his daughter. And when I actually asked him what he does, he's like, yeah, I'm an online marketer. So I was like, oh, you're one of those guys. He's like, yeah, I'm one of those guys. I thought exactly the same. And the way he kind of related to me, he's like, yeah, so I saw this opportunity, I jumped on board, and now I'm making sales while I'm taking my daughter to the beach. And only because I met him in person, I knew it was real. And when I knew it was real, I could see people doing it. He showed me this community of people who were doing it. And I was like, I'm in. I don't care what it takes. I can do this. But I said to him, I got a U in computers. I can't work computers. I can't do it. He's like, the computer part is the easiest part. Okay, it's just a mindset shift. If you want to do something, you can do it. You can follow a click-by-click training. And yeah, that was 2 years ago. And now this is now. So that's a little bit about my story, guys. And I'm going to jump back into the screen share right now. Here we go, screen share. So, why do you care about this? Well, most make money online schemes are marketed as winning lottery tickets and take advantage of the uninformed and the lazy. Tonight, you aren't going to be uninformed, and I just hope you're not lazy, right? So you need to hear the honest truth to become successful in this industry. It's virtually impossible for the average person today to save up enough money to ever retire with any dignity in a normal job. And often, you know, to even get a paycheck. They go paycheck to paycheck. Technology is disrupting industries faster than ever. And if you have a job now, your income is 100% dependent on the whims of an employer or economic conditions that you can't control. The internet is still young, guys. It's like 20 years old, this thing. It's brand new. You don't need any prior experience, but you do need to take action today to reap the rewards of this massive opportunity tomorrow, right? And especially today with the Black Friday offer that we have up, it's an absolute steal. We've never actually done an offer like this at Project Q1. So I learned the hard way what it takes to make money in this industry. Okay, I saw a system my original mentors online had developed to help brand new people get unheard of results way faster than it took me. Myself and the co-founders partnered to bring you a truly transformational community with premier training, and the rest is history. We've already helped hundreds begin total life transformations, and you will have the opportunity to join us in a movement that is quickly becoming an awakening across the UK and the rest of the world. So in 1980, there were just over 500,000 millionaires in the United States. Okay, how many millionaires do you think there are in the US today? Well, there is a record number right now. There is 10.8 million millionaires. I know what you're thinking. That's over 1,000 new created per day, which means almost as many millionaires are being created per year right now than used to exist total in 1980. And why do you think that is? Why do you think people are sprouting up out of nowhere and earning a ridiculous amount of income. Whether it be someone with no experience, whether it be companies that are transitioning, it's because of the online space. It's so new. Yeah, so guess where they're coming from? Many of them people are just like you and I, running businesses from our laptops, okay? So this can be for you as well. If you're tired of waking up to an alarm clock, right, every day just to get to a job that you can't stand, as I was doing, as every single person before they joined the community were doing. If you're struggling to pay the bills and you're tired of living a life of never actually having enough, if you want to travel like myself, and if you want to be your own boss and set your own schedule, yeah, if you want to spend time with your family and have money to do things you want in life, if you've got no nest egg or retirement and you want to make sure that you and your loved ones have a secure future, if you've tried and failed at businesses in the past, that's fine. That was the past. You have a chance now to start afresh. Start a new venture for yourself, yeah, without pestering friends and family, going to hotel meetings and home parties to only end up with less money and a garage full of junk or products that you don't actually need. Then pay close attention, because this is definitely for you. If you're worried about failing because you don't have a lot of experience online, this is for you. You're going to discover that this online business is 90% automated, which makes it simple for anyone to see success regardless of your background. So the ground rules. It's not a push of a button and get rich. Yeah, it's not trading software. It's not gambling. It's not making £1 million next week. Okay, and it's definitely not for time wasters or tire kickers. This is for people who want to take action. Our system is proven to convert and get results. The only variable is you. So, have I got your permission to be totally honest? If so, let's make a deal. I promise to not blow a bunch of smoke and sell you some pie-in-the-sky theory of how to make money on the internet. Instead, I'm going to tell you from experience what works, having figured this industry out. But in return, I need your commitment to actually take action on the information you learn and start moving forward today towards your ideal lifestyle. Deal? So you can't unsee this information once I show it you. There are 3 pillars to a 6-figure online business. So skill number 2, right? Secret number 2. Find a product that people want. Create a sales funnel that converts. And find high quality traffic. Okay, so a product that people actually want. You want to find a product that pays high commissions. You want to find a product that solves a pain your customer is having. Okay, and you want to find a product that you can sell online. Simple? Well, did you know that 9 times out of 10, a purchase is made online, someone is getting paid a commission? This normally happens behind the scenes, and as a customer, you don't even know this is going on. I never knew, when I used to buy something on Amazon or eBay, that someone somewhere was making a commission and living on the beach, right? So what if you knew how to get the right offers, and instead of someone else earning the commission, it was you? Okay, here's some companies with affiliate programs. You've got Amazon, Walmart, Groupon, eBay, Expedia, Best Buy, Apple, iTunes. Just an example. The list goes on, right? Google your favorite company, followed by affiliate program, and you'll see you can work with them if that's something you wanted to do. Okay, so for instance, the Walmart website, click affiliate program, and you can find something to sell. Yeah. You've got Best Buy affiliates. You got a bunch of these guys. You can get paid a commission for people that go on holidays. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. Here's another network, different networks you can use to go and sell affiliate offers. Okay, but these are all small commissions, like $4, 32 there. That's not bad. 4 again on the right hand side, and 12. Like these aren't big commissions, and they're not life-changing commissions. But some people, find this a possible way to earn an income, a very small income, and very, very slowly. So you would need to create a sales funnel that converts. Okay, what is a sales funnel, Ryan? I've heard you say this at least 3 times now. But what the hell is it? Well, it's basically, it takes people from being interested in something that they see online to making a buying decision. It's a process. The goal is to convert cold traffic into raving buyers. If you create a sales funnel that converts, it's like printing your own money. So would you trade £5 for one of these? Looks pretty nice, right? And this is a real £50 note, not one of those fake ones that most garages get. Here's how a sales funnel works. At the top, you have website visitors, yeah, and it comes through. People give you their name and email, yeah, they're interested in an offer that you currently have. And then after they give you their name and email, they go through like either a video series or they get introduced to more information, and then they keep on going through. And at the end, you introduce a product to the person, and they're like, yeah, you know what? I want to buy it. So that is a sales system in a nutshell. So you would need to know all of this for a sales funnel to actually work. I made it sound simple then, but you need all this stuff. High quality traffic. Traffic is, people that are online right now. High converting capture page, high converting products, engaging in a helpful email follow-up, a high quality product with upsells and downsells. Okay, if you've never heard of all this before, don't worry. You can easily spend countless hours and over £10,000 testing your funnel to get it to the highest converting sales. You don't need to do this. Okay, you do not need to do this. I'm going to show you an alternative that will save you thousands of pounds and a lot of time and frustration later. So what is traffic? In the online marketing world, we often refer to visitors on a website as traffic. Without traffic, nothing else matters. Imagine a shopping mall or a shopping center with no people. Yeah, it's hard to make money that way. It just doesn't make sense. You need people to see your offer. But just any traffic will not do. You need high quality traffic. Your traffic must match your offer. So an example, you're promoting a course that teaches women how to potty train their kids. Would you rather have traffic from a Facebook mums group or traffic from an ad on a monster truck website? Yeah, the more, I hope you know the answer to that. It's obviously going to be from a Facebook mums group. So the more targeted your traffic is to your offer, the better it will convert and the lower your advertising costs will be. That means you make more money. So you need an offer, a sales funnel, some high quality traffic, and that's how you're going to make money. And the best possible place to get high quality traffic today is on Facebook. It's just hit the 2 billion user mark. 2 billion people. Do you know, to count to 1 million, it would take you 11 days of constant counting. Okay, so let me put this in perspective for you. To count to 2 billion people, it will take you 63.5 years without a break, without a breather, counting one person per second. That's how many people are on Facebook, and that's how online businesses are so scalable. So I hope that gives you guys a bit of a picture there. So there's 2 ways to profit. Method 1, direct linking. Yeah, direct to sale. Pick an offer, send traffic with an ad. This usually isn't the best way. Or method number 2, build an email list and sell to your subscribers over and over again. So pick an offer and use ads. That's number 1, right? You can simply put an offer in front of your chosen audience with adverts. Now, some people might buy right away, but only a small percentage will buy at first sight. You can make money this way. It's typically seen a lot in e-commerce, but it's really not the best way to go about this because it can be very expensive to get your campaigns dialed in, and it's difficult to scale, right? Think big picture. and it won't give you the ability to make a long-term, predictable, life-changing money, right? So say there's an offer on dog collars. You can buy 10,000 dog collars, right? And you can show people who like dogs the dog collars, and you may or may not sell them, and you may or may not make a lot of profit, right? Because you're testing the market yourself. We're going to show you how we have proven products in the marketplace. So build a targeted email list. Number 2, right? Give people an offer they can't refuse to join your list. You know, a free report, a webinar, video training, something like that. Some people will buy your paid offer right away, but most will not. The good news is you can now keep selling over email and increase your conversions, making you more cash. This is how the online marketing pros do it. And this is the formula to 6 or 7 figures online. It's all in the email list. So as an example of this webinar, right? You may have seen a capture page like this. You give me your name and email, and I'm introducing to you an online business opportunity, right? This works. You're here right now on this free online workshop. Building a list is key to online success, okay? The money's in the list. So, you know the system. Lots of people right now are using this simple system to make serious online profits, you know, multiple 6 and 7 figures per year with only a couple of years experience. People just come out the water and boom, they're successful, right? How? Well, as we said before, there's 2 billion people on Facebook that want to purchase things. In fact, with what I've shown you here tonight, you could go out and do this all alone. You could. But there are 2 big problems if you try this on your own. Your time. You'll have to spend countless hours learning the ropes before you finally get a success and start making money. Trust me, guys, time is valuable. And your money. You'll have to spend your money getting everything set up in your sales funnel and testing to make sure this converts. And this can cost you upwards of £10,000 just to test this out and buy these softwares. Now is the time to make money online. If you're a super ambitious person, you could go and do a lot of research, watch a lot of webinars like this one, put a lot of effort, you know, put a lot of information products or software. We'll try to put this all together. You can go and try to put it all together on your own. And I would say you can do it in 60 to 90 days. Building a funnel requires all these softwares, right? So ClickFunnels, Leadpages, Aweber, GetResponse, or Infusionsoft. You need ClickMagick, install WordPress, and hosting using HostGator. And then you need to get traffic through advertising on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Google. You still have to find a great converting offer that pays you high ticket commissions. You can go and do all this, right? You can go out and do it. But if you want click-by-click training showing you exactly how to do all of this, then we have the perfect solution for you. And you guys don't even have to use any of the softwares, right? They're all running for you in the background. What you need to get started online, you usually need ClickFunnels, Facebook Ads Training, Aweber, Webinar Jam, ClickMagick, right? ClickFunnels is something that makes those sales funnels that we talked about before. Aweber is a service that sends out emails on your behalf whenever you want them to go out. Webinar Jam, pretty simple. It hosts webinars, right? Facebook advertising training. You're not going to find anything anywhere for any less than £750. And ClickMagick makes sure all these numbers are correct and that you are making money. So you've got a total investment per year of £6,700. That's how much I pay. So let us do the heavy lifting for you, 90% of the work, and save you a lot of time and money. Yeah, because I know a lot of you don't have all day to work on stuff like this. Most people have, you know, normal jobs and they want to make a change. And how can you help that? How can you help people transition? Well, take the workload off their back. And this is Project Q1. We're going to show you step by step how all of this works and let you plug into our proven bleeding edge marketing system. When you become a part of our team, you'll be welcomed into our community, and you'll also discover how you can make commissions of up to £3,000 per consumer with our core offer without actually doing any selling. Magic, right? You're going to discover how to get hordes of targeted visitors that are ready to buy from you. Getting set up is 100% done for you. All you have to do is plug in, follow our training, and you'll discover a stealth Facebook ads method that no one's talking about. That makes it easy to get traffic flowing. Imagine there's a training showing you how to get the traffic required to make a cash flow. You'll be able to make money while you sleep because of our automation. And when I say that, I mean, you're going to be learning how to do adverts, right? So they're going to be running 24 hours a day, wherever you choose to do them in the world, and people are going to be coming through the system. Boom. Our team automates 90% of the online business process for you. We hand you a high-paying, high-converting offer proven to get results. We build and test your capture pages for you. Those are those pages, where you put your name and email to make sure, people actually want to give you their name and email. That's tested for you. We store and manage your email list through our autoresponder. We email leads on your behalf, building relationships with our proven copywriting. These aren't just simple texts that you send to your mate after a night out, right? We handle sales presentations and webinars that convert between 3 to 7 times higher than the industry standards. And we close sales for you. And we also process the orders. So you do the 10% of the work, and we do all of this list that I've just shown you, right? And I'm going to show you the 10% of work you do in just a few moments. So we conduct ongoing live trainings for you and your team. So you don't have to be the expert mentor, right? If you start generating success and you're not in a position to be a mentor, well, there's no worries, because we provide that service for you as well. And all you have to do is follow our click-by-click training on setting up your ads and generating quality leads. In other words, you don't even have to find people. You simply place ads out there that make people come to you. It's 2017, guys. This is what works. People that you don't even know. And when they raise their hand and say, yeah, I'm interested, we take it from there and you get paid. When you join Project Q1 today, you get personal coaching, access to our success team and resources, team support group, weekly webinars and weekly training, ongoing mentorship tools and training to ensure your business is a success, right? That's what we're all about, getting the newest member successful. Facebook ads training with a step-by-step, literally click-by-click module. Access to our Sleeping Giant product that produces commissions as high as £3,000 per customer. We don't mess around with, like a few pound here and a few pound there. We work with high ticket products. That is the key to any online success. Find products that people need and want in their lives. So this is the personal coaching. You're going to get a 30-minute one-on-one coaching call with myself or one of our leaders to map out a game plan for your success, for your business, right? This will help you get off on the right foot. You'll be seeing results quickly, and you'll know exactly what to do next. That's the power of having that one-on-one call, right? That's valued at £500. You're going to have access to our success team and resources. You'll get access to our team for ongoing questions. Now, this is our global private community. Support and all of our team's resources. You're in business for yourself, but certainly not by yourself. Our team is here to help you succeed in every way possible. If you ever get stuck or you want a little help, our leaders are here to help you along the way. This is valued at £4,899. Our team group and weekly webinars and our weekly training. We just jumped off a great training call this evening with our members of Project Q1 and answering any questions they had about their businesses, right? You're going to get ongoing training with our team to make you an expert and ensure you build your online business as you want to. We'll cover everything you need to start making money right away during our weekly training. All training is recorded though, if you can't make it live, so you can always go back if you ever want to refresh or anything like that. right? It's all labeled, it's all recorded, and it's all stored for you. That's £299 a month value for the coaches and mentors' time right there. Facebook ads training. Facebook is one of the easiest ways to get that high quality traffic we talked about earlier flowing into your sales funnel. You get step-by-step training modules that will show you exactly how to start making money with Facebook ads right away. This over-the-shoulder training is newbie friendly and retails at £997. It's included right now for free, constantly being updated with the latest strategies from our Facebook marketing pros, right? And as I said, that's valued at £997. Go on our website right now. You can get it for that kind of value. So the mentorship tools and training. Many of the tools you need to get your online business off the ground would easily set you back hundreds, if not thousands of pounds. You saw that before, how much I spend on a yearly basis. You'll get everything you need to start building a successful online business when you join the Project Q1 community. As we said, 90% of this is done for you. And that is valued at £3,000 to priceless. To have people that have got the experience set this all up, allowing people to hop on board and utilize these systems and community, it really is priceless. You are getting the exact system people on this webinar have exclusively used to quit their jobs and design their lifestyles. Your investment? Well, if you tried to build your own online business, you'd easily invest thousands of pounds in training tools just to get started. It's possible, right, to do it on your own. It is possible to go out there and do it, but why? When you join Project Q1, you get access to ongoing training and a team of success-minded people focused on your success, okay? Everything you're getting today is valued at £9,694. That's what it's valued at. But you won't pay anywhere near that kind of money, okay? We originally planned to open the doors at £997, which is a great deal. It's a steal, right? At £997, you're still saving thousands of pounds. The one-on-one coaching call alone would set you back £499. To speak with someone that earns multiple 5 figures in a single month, right? To have that kind of expertise and knowledge, they've done it. They have done it already. Yeah, so in a half an hour to 45-minute call, they can give you so many strategies and, you know, pass on that knowledge to you, right? And you can implement it right away, which is going to shorten your time in doing the same thing, right? It's like having a teacher over your shoulder during an exam. So if you go to projectq1.com right now, you can see it up for £997. Yeah, and those are for people who find us randomly and like, yeah, this online business thing, might give it a go. But you guys watching this right now, yeah, we're 53 minutes into the presentation and you already know the basics. You already know the basics and you want to start an online business for yourself. And we know that. And we know, you know, at the start, you want to get up and running in the best possible way. So that's what we've done, right? So how does this sound? £79 we have it up for, right? £79. And when you go through to the checkout page right now, you will see it's half price because it's Black Friday. So we have it right now for £39.50. £39.50. So we put up for a steal usually of £79 because we want to make it a no-brainer for you guys. We want to make you see this and be like, wow, we're actually giving all this value for such a low cost. Yes, we are. And because it's Black Friday, well, it's Sunday, right? Well, but we've kept this offer going because we've had so many people starting their training since Friday. And people have been messaging me asking if it's going to stay open. So I've left it open until today, right? So it's £39.50 when you invest today. And guys, we also have a 14-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like what you see for whatever crazy reason, right, we'll give you your money back. That's fine. But if all this did was finally help you see light at the end of the tunnel for some retirement security, would it be worth it? Give you a safe and supportive community of like-minded entrepreneurs rooting for you to become the best version of yourself, would it be worth it? Save you hundreds to thousands of pounds and hundreds of hours of your time learning this industry on your own, would it be worth it? Because you can go out and do it on your own, but why? Here's what you need to do. Click the button below that says join our team. Create your Project Q1 account, and you can schedule your coaching call immediately and begin your system orientation and initial training. You can start this straight away. We'll then welcome you into our community and celebrate your choice to break free from the rat race, as myself and now 620 other people are doing. And we'll then show you exactly how to become profitable as fast as possible through our training, community, and ongoing masterminds that we host each and every week. So let's recap. If you want to learn how to build a profitable online business, get started without technical skills or prior experience, save time, money, and skip all of the common mistakes most people make trying to do this on their own, and start becoming profitable, and join this team of amazing leaders, whether they be in the US or UK, right? Click that button, invest the £39.50 to start your online business and change your life. So, Ryan, what's the catch? There is no catch. We're going to give you complete access to our entire training suite, marketing system, and community for a full 14 days to decide if our program is for you. And if you don't like it, you can have a refund. But you won't, because we know you're going to absolutely love our team and the value you receive, okay? Our testimonials speak for themselves. And that is what I'm going to do right now. Right, first of all, I'm going to show you what you're going to jump into. Right, so here is the Project Q1 Success Team Lifetime Membership. The Black Friday limited offer, £39.50. You come in here, you put in your details, you go to step 2. Here we go, the lifetime membership. And this offer is going to end over the next few hours, guys. This is here for the action takers, the people who want to start their business today, right? And this time next week, you're going to be within our community training and getting advice from multiple six-figure earners. And that's how it works. So you're going to come through here, complete your order, and you're going to go through and create a account, log in. Once you create an account, you come through, you start your new member business coaching. Okay, you come through and you answer 9 lessons, you fill out your coaching questionnaire so your coach gets to know you and why you want an online business, so they can strategically strategize your coaching call for you. So you come through, you book a coaching call, you pick this one, it's included. Right, here I am in Budapest, and you pick a time that suits you. Okay, pick a time that suits you, then you go through coaching call material before your call to make the most out of your call with the coach. And we've got the basic Facebook ads training, advanced training for when you've been with us for a couple of months, some mindset resources, you know, and a bunch of other modules. You click here, come through to your coach. It's going to be me or one of the other leaders. You add us, and then we'll also add you to our community. Here we are, 630 members. Wow, we've had a bunch of new people hop on with the Black Friday offer. That's brilliant, right? And we've had a technical call today, hosted by Rob, one of my business partners. You can see new members join in. You will also be welcomed when you jump on board. New members. We were here before doing our weekly mastermind. I actually changed for you guys from a hoodie to a respectable t-shirt. More members hopping on board. You can see our file section here. recordings of all the prior masterminds, a bunch of resources down here. You know, we just got, it's just full of value, full of value. And that's the presentation. I want to bring out a couple of people. Well, we've got Adam with us right now, so I'll stop here, the screen share. And guys, that's it. That's the presentation. We've laid it out for you. You have the opportunity to hop on board with us for that price of £39.50, right? Which is an absolute steal. It's ridiculous. I actually think the usual price is ridiculous. It's £79, and I think we should be charging at least £200 for the newest member to hop on board, considering that the tools, training, and knowledge that you get, that 90% shortcut, it's ridiculous. So maybe after, you know, a few weeks discussing with some other leaders, we might boost up the price. But I want to bring out and welcome Adam to you guys right now. Adam's been with us at Project Q1 for 5 months, and I'll let Adam tell you his story. As you saw before, he was an underwriter, and he's been able to actually earn an income while he's been at the poolside, which is my favorite story with Adam. And he's in the UK right now. And he's going to tell you his story. He's just met up with some of the UK team. But yeah, I'll leave it up to you, Adam, and let people know your experience from start up until now. And yeah, the floor is yours.
Cheers, Ryan. So it was towards the end of May this year when I sort of joined, and I'd just come back from a 2-week holiday in America. I was sort of really down, and I thought sort of, you know, when will my next holiday be? Would it be in like 6 months or 12 months? I just needed to do something different to what I was doing already, which was in a 9-to-5 finance job. And I was doing all right. I was getting paid all right. But I could see that I was making sort of 30 and 40,000 a month for the company. And I was getting paid just a real small fraction of that. And I just sort of wanted to do something different. As I say, I was on a bit of a low from just coming back from a holiday, as you are generally. And yeah, I stumbled across Project Q1. So I watched a webinar masterclass like this. And at first I was a bit skeptical. I didn't really think. I thought, how is that possible that people can make money online? I was thinking, I'm not sure about it. It took me a couple of days to come round, and I joined up. And as soon as I got in the group and I saw the success stories that people were having, and these people were very similar to me. They wasn't tech wizards or anything like that, like me. I didn't really know I could use a computer, but I didn't really know too much. And I just thought, I'm not sure how I can make this work myself, but I joined and I followed the training step by step. And yeah, to be honest, it was quite simple for me, and I've not sort of done many things with a computer apart from sort of send emails and things. So yeah, I joined, and that was about the end of May, and I've just never looked back since. About sort of, I think it was about August, which was like 3 months in, my income from Project Q1 took over the income from my 9-to-5 job. And that was literally doing a couple of hours a day after my 9-to-5 job, and a couple of hours on a weekend. And yeah, I was able to overtake my income from my 9-to-5 job after less than 3 months with Project Q1. And then the story that Ryan's talking about is in September, October, when I went away for 2 weeks in Spain. And I actually made just shy of £4,000 in that 2 week. Again, just an hour or two on the laptop a day by the pool. And yeah, I had a holiday for 2 weeks where I was able to make some money instead of spending money and coming back from holiday and being skint like the normal routine is when the average person goes on holiday. So yeah, it was pretty much at that point when I decided this is 100% for me. This is working, and I'm going to hand my notice in my finance job that I'd been there for 10 years. So it was a really comfortable job. People who I work with in that job are sort of saying, are you sure it's going to work, this and all these things? And I was like, well, why wouldn't it? I've been doing it for like 4 or 5 months at that point. I'm earning sort of double what I was earning in my 9 to 5 job. The products that sort of we're getting paid on, you know, they're not going anywhere. So yeah, I handed my notice in, and my last day was about 3 weeks ago now. And it's been great. I've not had to sort of answer to anyone. Can get up and do work when I want. Don't have to go out in the cold. Got a couple of trips booked, and don't have to ask anyone if I can have the time off for them trips either. So yeah, absolutely loving it. With my job as well, I've sort of got to point out that it was a really comfortable, steady job. I was there for 10.5 years. So to leave that job, it wasn't a decision that I took lightly. But yeah, I've just sort of went in head first, and well, the price at the moment, the £39.50, I can't believe we're actually talking about that amount that could get you in this situation. I would sort of snatch someone's hand off if they offered me that price now. So yeah, that's my sort of story. Yeah, back to you, right?
Cheers, Adam. Yeah, it's brilliant. And the whole thing of going away on holiday, having in your mind, you're going away, you're spending money, and then it's always in the back of your mind that you're leaving to go back to work, to start again from scratch,
Yeah.
to stress yourself out, to save up for your next holiday, and just kind of go round and round and round in the wheel, right?
Yeah, in a circle, yeah.
Yeah. So for you to be able to, you know, within just a few months, be in that position where that's probably your defining moment, where you earned £4,000 while you were poolside in Spain, in Benidorm, right?
Yep.
And at that point, that must have been the point where you were like, right, I don't need to be an underwriter anymore.
Yeah. That's what it was, the defining moment. It was like, I can do this like in this position on holiday or anywhere. And the 8 hours work that I was doing in my 9 to 5 job, that was just a hindrance at that point. I could see that if I quit that job, and I can earn sort of £4,000 in 2 weeks on holiday, what can I do if I've got more time, and not having to go there for 8 hours a day?
Yeah, and that's exactly what you've done. So huge congratulations to you. And Adam's actually coming out here. We're gonna meet for the first time, not in pixels, but in real life. He's gonna come out to Budapest, and so is Rich. Rich, would you like to unmute yourself and turn your video on? I know you guys were met up. You know, we are an online community. You guys watching right now, but as well, because you meet with like-minded individuals, people that aspire to do more, that are doing more, right? You actually make these friendships online, and what happens when you make a friendship is you end up meeting in person. That's what the guys have done this weekend in Sheffield. I'm looking forward to meeting these guys next week in Budapest. And yeah, Rich has been with us for about a year now. As you saw before, he's been able to earn over £20,000 in a single month using exactly the same system that we are presenting to you here tonight. Okay, and Rich is going to tell you his story right now for a few minutes. Right, Rich?
Yeah, cheers, Roy. Yeah, I just want to go over my story. Like Roy said, I've been with PQ1 for just over a year now. I started through basically having a bad back. I was an electrician, and for me, I wasn't looking for an online business, but I was put in a situation where I knew what I was doing wasn't sustainable, so I had to look for something else. And what it was, I was just scrolling through Facebook, as you know, Adam mentioned as well. That's what he did, and I came across an ad online, and it's quite cliche because everyone sort of says the same thing, but it's just how it is. Facebook's that clever at putting an ad in front of somebody who's looking for something, and that's what happened. So yeah, I clicked on the ad. Signed up for the webinar just like you guys are on now, and I'll be honest, it wasn't for me at first. I thought, no, I was too skeptical, to be fair. I was always used to sort of being outside, working outdoors. I just couldn't imagine myself doing sort of sitting at a computer, and that's how I imagined it. Just sort of basically sat sort of an office type setting, sat there, just sort of typing away, and I just thought, it's not for me. I've just, like I say, always been used to physical work, but that's inevitably what brought me back. so to speak. So I had to do something else. You could say after a few more days of sort of thinking about it, it was always in the back of my mind, like what I'd watched on this webinar. I just thought, you know, I've got to do something different. If I don't do something different, I'm going to be doing what I am doing for the rest of my life. So I sort of thought, I didn't even know how to get back onto it. That's sort of how untech savvy I was. But I remember receiving an email, so I went back onto the email, found the link again, and luckily I did, because I wouldn't be sat here now. And yeah, I went through, did all the training, you know, everything that really is step by step. It's so easy. I just can't sort of describe how easy it was, even for me. You know, I joined when I was 44, and as someone for my age, I used to think it's just going to be so difficult for me to get involved, but it was just so easy. And like Adam says, for £39.50, as it is this weekend, it's just a no-brainer. Obviously, we paid, you know, we came in when it was like $99 or £79. And even that was a steal when you think about what you actually get for that. And it's changed so many people's lives in the community. Like I say, we've just been to Sheffield on a team meeting, and you know, you do these things as part of the community. And we all commented when we got back of how good it was to meet people of exactly the same mindset as us. You know, there was no negativity all night. It was just a great vibe. And just a couple of things, a couple of the teams had said, like, sometimes if you could get more people to these sort of events, it would just get people involved without a shadow of a doubt, because everyone's so like-minded and so driven that these events just, you know, it's just a knock-on effect. It makes success. And like Adam was saying, when you go on holiday, now as part of a community, you can earn money while you're online, while you're on holiday, which is obviously unheard of for normal people. Normally you go away, you come back with huge debt of obviously you've got to pay back your holiday, and then it takes you a full year then to save up for the next one, and then you've got to ask for time off. Well, with this, you know, you go on holiday and you sunbathe and you earn the money, and you don't have to ask anyone for any time off. It's just a great way of living. It really is. And I've just got to so thankful for finding PQ1, and you know, that anyone who's sort of thinking about joining tonight, especially for £39.50, I would just say do it. At the end of the day, you can get a refund if it's not for you. But I can guarantee you that once you go through your training, you get involved with the community, it will be for you and it'll change your life. So yeah, that's what I want to say, really.
Absolutely, Rich. And guys, Rich had no experience, right? And over the past years, he and Adam as well have developed into leaders within our community. And there's no difference between myself, these guys, you know, and the other 630 people, as you saw within the community, were just people who wanted to change, who wanted to challenge, and who knew there was something else out there, right? And that's what we've been able to create, and that's what we've been able to give back to the newest person that hops on board with us and takes action, because our whole lives we are given things, right? You go to school, you're given that. You come out, you're given your degree, right? You do a bit of work or whatever, right? And you're given a job. You kind of walk into everything. So when an opportunity comes along, you're used to someone actually doing every single part of it. But the truth is, it comes to a halt, and then it becomes action. It's you that has to take the action. You know, back when I first got started, you know, I remember thinking, oh, this online thing is cool, but I stopped. And it's kind of like, is this actually, hold on for a minute. My logical brain was like, is this real? Before you do this, Ryan, is this actually real? And that's when I had to decide, if I want something I've never had before, I'm going to have to do something different. Right? If I keep on doing the same thing, if I keep on doing this teaching, right, it's getting me the same results. You know, I knew it was getting me the same results, and I kept doing it, and I wanted something different, and I'm wondering why. Why haven't I got this different kind of lifestyle where I can live and travel to wherever I want? And it's because I didn't take action. I didn't seize an opportunity. And for you guys watching this right now, you're looking for an opportunity, and that's what we've presented to you. right? And again, for £39.50, it's a ridiculous steal. You guys are going to run through the training. You're going to see within the first hour of training, right, that it's worth so much more than what you actually pay for it. That's because we want to make it a no-brainer. We want to make it a simple decision. And I'd like to welcome, we've had a few people hop on board with us tonight. We know we've had Dan, Richard, Steve, Alan. Let me see who else has hopped on board. I'll just open my Google Sheet. Well, guys, you've seen what we've had what we've offered you this evening, and I have some frequently asked questions because some people do have questions and queries, and I'll hop straight into the questions, right? So let me screen share. Here we go. If you have any questions, do put them in the comments box and I will address them. Okay, so here we go. Congratulations to Mitch, Grant, Neil as well, Laura, Paulina, Stuart. You guys are all going to be working your way through the training right now. Super excited to introduce you to the community. Yeah, and see you on one of our masterminds next week. So, frequently asked questions. Number one, I don't believe this is going to work. How do I know it's real? Well, honestly, without belief, you're never going to be able to succeed in anything you do. It's all about belief, okay? We're giving you an amazing opportunity along with our professional support. What you choose to do with this is totally up to you. But if at this stage you're unable to believe in yourself and your own ability to commit to a business, then you should definitely stick to what you're doing. Stick to your current job and your career path if you don't want to try something different. The easiest and fastest way to believe in yourself is by achieving results. To do this requires action and not procrastination. Are there other sign-up costs after signing up? With us at Project Q1, absolutely none. However, remember that this is your chance to have your own online business, and with any business, there are costs involved. At the start, you're going to need to get affiliated with a product, which ranges from 0 to thousands. Obviously, the more you're able to invest, the easier it is to make money. And the less you invest, the harder you're going to have to work. But success is totally possible for you, and it's up to you and your efforts at every single level. You're also going to get and need an advertising budget. This can be whatever you want it to be. You can start off at £1 a day if you wish, yeah? Or as you scale up and compound, you can be spending hundreds of pounds a day because you're going to be making a ton back. This can be whatever you want it to be. The more you spend, the more people are going to see your ad and the more sales and revenue you're going to make. It's fine to start with a small advertising budget. With the revenue you make, you put it back into the advertising, right? This is called compounding. And it's this that allows our revenues to scale and snowball. The moment you realize the power of compounding is when you'll never worry about money again. Is this only for people in the UK? Anyone from literally anywhere in the world can do this. As long as you have an internet, a bank account, and a few spare, and you want to take action, then you can go for it. The internet has no immigration control or any borders. Everyone is welcome. Stop and think how you can work from literally anywhere in the world whilst selling anywhere else in the world. This has never been done before, and it's never been possible before in the history of mankind. This is a completely new concept, yeah? And that's why most people are skeptical of it. Can I do this on my smartphone? Yes, but you're going to mess with your eyesight. Nowadays, it's cheaper to get a decent laptop than the latest iPhone. So if you're really focused on your business and making money, guess which device you need the most? Laptop. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever considered how much money you can earn from the device rather than how much it costs? Can I team up with my Uncle Norris? Question number 5. Can I team up with someone? Of course you can, but it wouldn't be better if both of you had your own businesses and were able to help and motivate each other. Yes, it would. When you sign up, you'll discover our complete business model, and you'll see exactly how easily you can make it work for you. Ryan, I don't have £79. Can I start up now and pay later when I've made some money? And that's half price today, £39.50, right? Of course not. Try asking your pub landlord the same question this weekend. Yeah, it's like going to the gym and saying, hey, can I pay my membership once I've got a six-pack? What's the gym going to tell you? They're going to kindly tell you to turn around and walk out. Right? We're talking about starting a lucrative business here, a business. If you can't even find £39.50, then honestly, this isn't for you. If you're scraping the pennies now, without a serious shift in your mindset, you're going to be scraping the pennies for the rest of your life, right? If you're the type of person who's going paycheck to paycheck, going down, getting skinned, or they have no money, you know, it comes again, the time comes again to get paid, and you're going out and buying stuff. You know, you're going on nights out, you're going and buying things you don't need. Then you know you're a consumer, and you'll remain a consumer, and you'll spend all your money, which makes other people wealthy for the rest of your life. You have to shift your mindset to start a business. Okay, imagine how easy it will be when you no longer have to check your pockets each time you want to buy something. Yeah, it's a lot nicer feeling than having in the back of your mind the cost of things as you're paying for stuff. But that's what we have to offer tonight to you guys. Those are the most frequently asked questions we have, right? Whether it's a Project Q1. Yeah, we've had some comments. It's been fairly quiet this evening, but we've had a bunch of people hop on board, which has been brilliant. We've got about 15 people on the website, 7 people on our YouTube. So guys, if you do have any questions, any comments, now is the time, because this offer is going to end. We're not keeping it at £39.50 for much longer. In fact, at midnight tonight, I'm going to be taking it down for everyone. Okay, it's no longer going to be available, and it's not going to be available again until next year. And you've seen what Adam has been able to create for himself in 5 months. Yeah, he's gone from having no knowledge. No offense, Adam, no online knowledge, right? No online knowledge. Same as me. I had no knowledge with the online workspace. I thought I could never do it. I thought when I received my GCSEs, they said you, computers, you, which means to me I'm never going to amount to anything online. Yeah, but it just shows it's a flip in your mindset. If you think you can do something and you want to be a part of something exciting, something vibrant, where people are generating success and you can follow in their footsteps and follow the same training, then this is a no-brainer for you. So, you know, you've got money or you've got excuses, right? There's the type of people who are going to see this right now, and they're going to be like we've had already this evening and over the last few days, a ton of people coming to be like, here you go, I'm paying, I'm hopping on board with you guys, and I want to start a business. Yeah, those are the people who seize opportunity, and you'll see those people coming out here in a few months' time and giving you their success stories. Okay, those are those people. It's quite simple. And you're going to have the kind of people watching this as well, which I hope isn't you, that see a opportunity. When they see an opportunity, they kind of think, yeah, it's cool. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll sleep on it. Yeah, and you wake up tomorrow, you'd be like, yeah, that webinar was kind of cool. And you just go to work and you carry on in the same routine. And then you always wonder what if. Yeah. And the people who wonder what if, a year from now, you're going to be wondering what if. You're going to see another opportunity. You'll be like, yeah, I'm actually going to do that soon. Yeah. And in that time, there's going to be people with no experience that are going to be hopping on board, running through a training, and being able to transition from an employee to an entrepreneur. And there's going to be many of those people still doing that this year. The people that signed up tonight, you are going to be in the best possible position, right? And that's what I'm going to leave you with. Guys, have you got anything else you want to touch on? No? Okay. Well, guys, at this point, that's it. The offer is going to be available for the next 3 hours. If you're watching this on replay, do send me a message and we'll see if we can we can sort something for you before midnight tonight. Okay, so I'm going to love you and leave you guys from here in Budapest, and from you guys in the UK. I bid you good night.